What's up, guys? So today I want to break down a book that I read called Great CEOs Are Lazy. And the book pretty much breaks down 4 layers of a CEO that should be important. And it pretty much broke down all the pitfalls that happen with CEOs and business owners, and a lot of them are scared to give away everything. They wear all these hats and make this mistake. So you have the learner hat. This is somebody who's researching, they're learning, and they're trying to build something up. For somebody who's a startup, they're trying to build the business, so they research so much data that they get stuck into the loophole of doing exactly that, where they're just a learn it all, but not really a do it all or getting it done. Then you have the architect hat. The architect hat is somebody who's building and constructing the business. And this is an important component because you can't just sit and learn, you need to actually execute. So the architect is exactly that. They are constructing, putting the nails and hammering it in to get the business built out. However, there's but so much time in the day. So these individuals actually get stuck in the habit loop of doing exactly that, where they're just building, but they're not doing the other components outside of building the business, because you need to promote it, you need to get more eyes, you need to do other things in there, right? And there's somebody out there who can do it better than you. And then there's the coaching hat. This is where you're cutting your learning curve in half and you're getting help from others, so that way you can get things done faster, more efficient, and more effective off of the mistakes, and avoid the pitfalls that someone else made, so that you don't make those same common mistakes. It's so imperative that individuals have a coach to guide them. At the same time, you don't want to get stuck in just learning, getting coaching, getting advice without executing, and executing with ease. And then lastly, you have the engineering hat. This is the individual that is analyzing the numbers, analyzing data, and they're using this information because if it can't be measured, right, it can't be improved. And sadly, a lot of people don't measure the things and activities going on in their business, or they don't know what to measure. They don't know what the key KPIs are. What is KPI? If you don't know what that is, it means key performance indicators. Like, how do you improve your business? This is something very important that I always analyze as a coach to everyone that I help build their systems out. It's so imperative that you know what it takes to measure the greatness of what you're doing. So, like, how many people did you reach out to this week to improve the likelihood of people purchasing or investing in what it is that you have to offer? How many ads? Then you gotta perform the key performance indicators of the ad. It may be, what are the leads? How many leads? How much money is being put out there? If it can't be measured, it can't be improved. And then you have the player hat. This is the person who's out there actually doing the field work. Somebody who's playing the role. You want to have people who are playing it and not just you. Sadly, most people end up wearing all the hats and playing every position. They're the marketer, they're the architect, they're the executioner. Everything involved is through them because they don't trust the outsource. It's important that you outsource so that you can get things more done efficiently and effective. And so the whole concept of the book was to say that a lot of people don't outsource. So you want to hire somebody. He said that if you hire somebody who is lazy but qualified to do the work, they're going to find a more efficient and quick way to get it done, because people naturally want to cut the time in half. And so if you're hiring someone, right, then they're going to more so find out, how can I get this done the most fastest and efficient way possible? You want to qualify people. So for individuals who are starting a business, a few resources that you want to check out that I always point my clients to is things like Fiverr. This is a great resource for you to outsource and hire someone overseas, or even domestically if you're in the US or the UK. But more importantly, it doesn't matter where they're from. It matters, can they do exactly what it is that you need them to do? Well, this resource will allow you to utilize the talent that is listed on there to perform the work. And so you can look at their portfolio, you pretty much put a contract out there, and I will talk about this more in videos in the future. but it is a great resource. Then you have resources such as Fiverr. That's another resource where you can hire somebody to do more so not a project but a task. Things like, hey, create me thumbnails, I want you to do this, I want you to do that. And so you don't pay until it's done. So you become somebody who can now outsource things to people who can do it better than you, and you can expand and value your time because you only got 24 shares when you're a solopreneur, when you're an entrepreneur who's doing everything on their own. So with those 24 shares, you want to spread it out to other places so that way you can get what you do best done without focusing on other areas and taking away from those 24 shares. If you found this video valuable, please comment below and let me know what it is that you found most interested and what you would like me to talk about in the future. Make sure you create, build, sustain in all you do. It's your boy Vince, the creative entrepreneur, and I look forward to seeing you guys on the next one. One love. Peace.